All right, let's dive in. Today we're talking about something straight out of science fiction. Except it's not. Human augmentation. This is the tech that promises to make us smarter, faster, stronger, maybe even fundamentally change what it means to be human. So are we about to upgrade our own species? Let's get into it.
You know, for as long as we've been around, we've wanted to be more. Just think about the old myth of Icarus, right? The guy who built wings to fly. It's the perfect metaphor for what we're dealing with now. We have this deep-seated ambition to break past our limits. But there's always that risk. What happens if we fly too close to the sun?
Okay, so this whole field can get complicated fast. To make sense of it all, we're going to use a really simple framework, 3 levels of augmentation. It's a great way to see what's happening right now and what's just over the horizon. So, let's get on the same page. What even is human augmentation? Well, at its core, it's any tech that changes our bodies, temporarily or permanently, to boost what we can do. Think physically, intellectually, even socially. It's not just one thing, though. It's a whole spectrum, from fixing what's broken to building something superhuman.
And here are those 3 levels. First up, replicating. This is all about getting back to a baseline, like with a prosthetic limb. Level 2 is supplementing, taking something we can already do and just making it better. And then there's the big one, level 3, exceeding. This is where we go beyond our natural-born limits entirely. Let's dig into some real examples of this stuff.
All right, let's talk about the tech that's out there right now, because this isn't just sci-fi anymore. It's really happening. So, level 1, replicating ability. Honestly, this is where some of the most life-changing stuff is happening right now. We're talking about technology that helps people get back something they've lost. Take Esight wearables, which can give sight to the legally blind, or advanced prosthetics that give amputees back the use of their hands with incredible dexterity. It's amazing. It's all about restoring function and really leveling the playing field for everyone.
Okay, moving up to level 2, supplementing ability. This is where things start to feel a bit like a superhero movie. We're enhancing what we can already do. You've got exoskeletons that let workers lift 200 pounds without breaking a sweat. You've got earbuds that act like a universal translator, breaking down language barriers in real time. And then you have mixed reality headsets like the HoloLens, which literally plaster digital info over the real world. It's like giving yourself a heads-up display for life.
And if you're wondering how serious this is, just follow the money. The U.S. Army has a contract with Microsoft for HoloLens tech that could be worth up to, get this, $22 billion. That's billion with the B. To put that in perspective, that's bigger than the entire economy of some countries. When you see numbers like that, you know this isn't just a gadget. It's seen as a genuine game changer on a global scale.
And this right here, this shows you where it's all headed, especially in high-stakes jobs. This future cockpit concept isn't just about sticking more screens in front of a pilot. No. This is about total integration. We're talking haptic feedback, so the pilot can literally feel information. It's got cognitive monitoring that watches the pilot's brainwaves to see if they're getting overloaded. The whole point is to blur the lines, to fuse human and machine into one super-capable unit.
But it's not all about soldiers and factory workers. The real power here, it's personal. Just listen to this from Nolan Arbaugh. He's the first person to ever get a Neuralink brain implant. He's paralyzed, and this device lets him control a computer just by thinking. He said, "My life has changed for the better." I mean, wow. Forget the tech for a second. That's about giving someone their world back. It's just an incredible story of human spirit and what this kind of innovation can really do.
And as amazing as Nolan's story is, it's really just the starting line. So let's peek into the future, where things start to get, well, a lot weirder and a lot more powerful.
The speed here is just mind-blowing. By 2026, Elon Musk thinks Neuralink could have over 1,000 patients. That's just a couple of years away. Then jump ahead to 2080. The prediction? Some humans might be more non-biological than biological. I mean, just let that sink in. What does that even look like? And it doesn't stop. By 2084, robotic brains could be just as energy efficient as ours. That changes everything for AI. And for us.
So, yeah, the power is incredible. But it comes with a price. And it forces us to ask some really, really big questions. Just because we can upgrade ourselves, should we? And maybe more importantly, who gets to make that call?
And this really gets to the heart of the whole debate. Where do you draw the line? I mean, at what point does fixing a problem turn into creating an unfair advantage? When does therapy become enhancement? It's a super tricky question,
and it's one we have to figure out.
So let's break it down. On one hand, you've got therapy. The goal here is just to get someone back to what we consider a normal baseline. Think hearing aids or a prosthetic leg. Simple enough, right? But on the other hand, you've got enhancement, which is all about pushing beyond that baseline. And this is where it gets fuzzy. Think about LASIK eye surgery. If it gets you to 20/20 vision, is that therapy? Okay, probably. But what if it could give you 20/10 vision? Way better than perfect. Is that still therapy? See, the line gets really blurry really fast.
And that blurry line opens up a whole can of worms. Seriously, think about these dilemmas. What happens when only the rich can afford to be enhanced? Do we create a new kind of class divide, one that's literally biological? And what about personal choice? Could a soldier be ordered to get an enhancement? Then there's security. How do you stop someone from hacking a device that's, well, inside your head? And that leads to the biggest question of all. If we can change our bodies and brains so much, at what point do we stop being human?
And while we're all wrestling with these ethical questions, some people have already made up their minds. Check out this quote from a report by the UK and German militaries. It basically says the future of this tech shouldn't be decided by public opinion or ethicists, but by governments based on national interests. Wow, that's pretty chilling, right? It suggests that the race for a strategic advantage might just steamroll the entire public conversation.
So here's where we land. The power to upgrade ourselves isn't science fiction anymore. It's happening now, and it's moving incredibly fast. We're building those wings, just like in the old myth, but this time they're real. The question isn't if we'll have this power anymore. The real question is, what are we going to do with it? Are we going to lift everyone up, or are we going to create a world with two different kinds of humans? The naturals and the enhanced. The power's coming. The choice is ours. What will we choose to become?